few are chosen to be a Michigan Wolverine, man. So, I'm just honored to be that.
You've had a great career during this NIL era in college football.
Growing up, that's what everybody talked about. Now that I've got to be a part of it and, I've played in those games that kids are going to grow up talking about, a dream come true for me.
You played over 50 games in your career. How have your skills, you think, changed or evolved over the years?
My freshman year, first up on campus, I felt I was just a bull in the china shop. Just trying to just go see ball, get ball. Now I know more about the defense and what we're doing and why we're doing it.
I feel like you're one of those football players who all of a sudden, if we saw your mixtape online, you'd be like, wow, he can really hoop.
I be trying to tell everybody, bro, don't let the size fool you.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of The Lab presented by Champ Media. My name is Ben Lyons, and I'm excited today to have Tre Williams on the show. He's checking in from what looks like to be a Star Wars movie or some type of frozen tundra, but it's just Ann Arbor in the fall.
Man, it's cold out here, man.
It's funny, we had your teammate Jordan Marshall on, and he said he loves Michigan winners. He's all about it, but this is something new for you. How are you settling into the change of seasons in Ann Arbor?
Man, I think I'm transitioning well. I'm from Connecticut, so I'm really used to the cold for real. I just, I had to get back used to it. It's been a minute, but I feel right back at home. It's all good.
I was going to ask if Ann Arbor was starting to feel like home. You transferred over from Clemson. You played a lot of big-time college football in your years so far, but now you're here in Ann Arbor. You're playing for the Wolverines, and are you starting to feel like Ann Arbor is turning into home?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, ever since the day I stepped on campus, they've shown me nothing but love here from the fans and, the coaches and my teammates. So, yeah, it's definitely starting to feel like home for sure.
You've played in some big-time, iconic stadiums, but nothing like the Big House. What's it like playing in Ann Arbor on Saturdays?
Man, like you said, man, nothing like it. It's a one-of-one experience, and I'm just glad I can say I'm one of the people that could wear the winged helmet in the Big House, man. It's honestly a blessing, and I couldn't be more happy that I got the opportunity. Sure.
It's such a unique journey and such a different kind of journey for you, finding your way to a program like Michigan. You mentioned the winged helmet and now being a part of the tradition. What's that like to come in a little bit later in your career and now hear about all the stories and be a part of the tradition yourself? And how do you dive into Michigan football history?
Man, it's just something you got to take day by day. It's such a rich history, and there's a lot to Michigan football as a program. And, you just got to take it day by day and just really, just I don't even know how to explain it for real. It's really just an honor, honestly. It's not even a lot of words for it. Few are chosen to be a Michigan Wolverine, man. So, I'm just honored to be that.
I would imagine your family back in Connecticut has enjoyed watching you play some big-time college football down at Clemson and now in Ann Arbor. So how does your friends and family react to you being part of the Maize and Blue now?
Oh, no, they love it. My little brother has been a Michigan fan his whole life. So this low-key was a full circle moment. My grandfather's from Michigan. So it was just a full circle moment, and everybody's so happy for me.
Everybody's connected to that place somehow. They are either a fan or from the States or had family who attended the university. It's amazing.
Yes,
the power of the Block M. Have you started to notice it in your everyday life now? Wearing Michigan gear, wearing the Block M, getting recognized for being a part of the brand now?
Yeah, nah, for sure. I mean, you could be anywhere. You got a Block M on, somebody's going to say go blue to you. So wherever you're at, if you got a Block M on your chest, just know you're not alone.
I'd be curious, your football journey. At what point did you realize that playing D-line was going to be your path, that you just enjoyed putting pressure on the quarterback, stopping the run, tackling people? A lot of kids, when they dream of playing football at a young age, have, envisioned themselves scoring touchdowns and playing quarterback. But at what point did you realize, oh, D-line is for me?
I realized pretty early, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of big my whole life. So even though, I might have had receiver dreams, it wasn't matching up. So I had to be real with myself, and focus on something I could actually do for real. So I knew pretty early I was going to be a defensive lineman for sure.
And how do you think your skill set has evolved now from playing big-time college football? You've played over 50 games in your career. I would imagine you're a much different player, this weekend than when you stepped on campus for the first time. So how have your skills, you think, changed or evolved over the years?
I feel like I'm a lot stronger than I was then. Both mentally and physically. I know more about football. I feel like my freshman year, first step on campus, I was just a bull in the china shop. Just trying to just go see ball, get ball. And I feel like now I know more about the defense and like what we're doing and why we're doing it. Just how important certain calls are in certain situations and just being more situationally aware in the game. Just a smarter overall player than I was then. So
and that's cool. Now you've gained this knowledge and you're able to link up with Coach Moore and the staff at the University of Michigan. And what's been the relationship like with Coach Moore? When did you first get in contact with him and start to have real talks about coming and being part of this defense?
When I got in the transfer portal, they were one of the first schools to reach out to me. And I had my brother went to Michigan. My brother's Quentin Johnson. He went to Michigan. So it was kind of that connection there. And I kind of visited. I visited on an official visit. And after that, I just kind of fell in love with the place. And then me and Coach Moore had a real good connection. And it's just been growing ever since.
Now that you've fallen in love with Ann Arbor, do you have your spots on campus, your go-to places to grab something to eat?
Yeah, I'm a big Potbelly guy. Potbelly, Chipotle. Let me see. I like Mr. Spots too. Mr. Spots is pretty good. Hopcat's pretty good. If you want some breakfast, I'll say First Watch or Forks Up, I think it's called.
See, I feel like these are all spots that you get on DoorDash. I know you did some content with DoorDash, part of your NIL stuff. So that's what we're looking for, brands that are authentic to your lifestyle. You ordering Mr. Spots seems like something you would probably do on a Saturday after the game, right?
Man, you know that.
What's it like Saturday after the game? There's obviously so much hype and hoopla going into the game, but then after you guys get a big win and you're able to unwind a little bit, what's your life like on campus?
Man, I know me, I'm fortunate enough to where my family comes to a majority of, or if not all the games. So after the game, I really just am always surrounded by family and we all just kind of chill, get a meal together. Watch other football games and just kind of just relax, honestly, because I don't really get to see them that much.
I would imagine, too, it's so much excitement and energy goes into the game itself, just the opportunity to decompress and come back down to earth a little bit is important, Sure. 20, 30 years from now, your football playing days are behind you. Where do you see yourself at in your life? And are you thinking about sort of your career off the field as well at this point?
Man, hopefully 25 years from now. Hopefully, I got a nice house. Probably, I want to live in Arizona, but it's too hot. But I want to have at least a house where I go to Arizona in the wintertime and then the summertime I leave. So probably, Arizona, I got I got some kids, doing some things and good, like, some good things in the world. And I'm just chilling, retired. But I low-key want to, like, after football, get into, like, kind of like what you doing. You be killing it, bro. Kind of like what you doing, like talking. Nah, I'm serious. Interviewing people, talking about sports. Like, I see myself doing that as well.
No, I appreciate that, man. You have a great opportunity in that you got a ticket to the party. You play football at the University of Michigan at Clemson. This is big time deal. So whatever it is you're talking about, you're coming to it with that perspective, and a lot of people are curious about the life of a player, the experiences of a player, how you handle situations that we all face in our civilian lives, being nervous, preparing, facing adversity, all that kind of stuff is applicable to the real life. Are you a diehard fan of any teams or any athletes, anybody you follow, just as a fan, not as a player yourself?
As a fan, I would say I'm a big fan of, obviously, like LeBron. Big LeBron guy. I'm a big LeBron guy. But
he's been in the league your whole life, probably.
Yeah, no, he has. So him. But like some newer people, like I'm a big Shea SGA guy. I'm also a big basketball fan. Like, I love basketball.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you're one of those football players who all of a sudden, if we saw your mixtape online, you'd be like, wow, he can really hoop. Like, man, like sometimes these linemen have handles. You might be surprised.
I was trying, hey, man. I was trying to tell everybody, bro, don't let the size fool you. I've been playing basketball was my first love, but then I found love for football after that. And then my love for football overtook basketball eventually. But basketball was the first sport I really could say I fell in love with.
I'll tell you a quick story about my time in Ann Arbor. I was living in Markley. I was playing pickup at the CCRB. And I was feeling good, Trey. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try and do this walk-on thing, Maybe I'm feeling good. I was guarding a guy named Justin Fargas. He was a running back, ended up going to USC and then playing for the Raiders. He dunked on me backdoor that the other courts ran onto my court. And then that was it. I just packed up my gear and left. That was as far as we took the basketball journey. It ended right there at the CCRB. So yeah, that's as far as we took it. But
I've never been dunked on, so I could say that.
See, that means you're not playing in real competition if you've never been dunked on. Real players get dunked on.
I never put myself in that position, bro. I'll get out the way before I'm cool.
Sound like Jalen Rose, great Michigan Wolverine, who says he's never been dunked on. There's no footage of it. I don't know if I believe it.
There's no footage.
I don't know if I believe it, Trey. Who else? I see on the Instagram you got a little bit of style to your game and a little bit of some passion for streetwear. So I'd be curious, who do you like in terms of their style on the team, and who needs some help? Who do you think needs a wardrobe upgrade? Try to get their NIL up a little bit and get fresh.
I think all my teammates dress really well, man. I don't think it's anyone that I would say needs help. But, I would say some of the stylish guys on the team are, I'm blanking right now. Oh, my gosh. Shamari Stone. He's a walk-on defensive back. He began fly. Who else? It's a lot of the young guys, man. Derek Moore, he has some nice stuff in his closet for sure. Jaden Davis, Bryce Underwood. It's a bunch of guys, I would say.
It's funny to hear you say the young guys on the team, but there is a big age difference. I mean, you've been playing college football for a while, and now you're on the team with some true freshmen. And do you feel like the veteran, and do you feel like the guy who's seen some things and can share some stories, huh?
Oh, all the time. I talk to them all the time. And they're always asking me stuff about like what I've seen and stuff like that. So it's really cool, like, because at this point, these freshmen are younger than my younger brother. So I'm like, oh my, like, I'm real old. But no, it's cool. Like, I love those guys. They're all like little brothers to me. It's been great.
It's cool, man. You've had a great career during this NIL era in college football. You've played, like I said, 50-plus games. You've been in the playoff. You've played for 2 storied programs. Like, what is it that you just love about college football, being a big part of it now? It's a huge part of your life, and you've been playing it at the highest level now for some time.
I mean, I love college football. I feel like growing up, like, that's what everybody talked about. Like, me and my friends talked about. Everybody had their favorite college team. And that was, like, just, like, our pro game. Like, that was our pro team. Like, that was for me, at least. Like, and, like, now that I've got to be a part of it and, like, I've played in those games that kids are going to grow up talking about and stuff like that, it's kind of just a dream come true for me.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you're on campus and it's game day, you just feel the enormity of the moment and the tradition and the history. And for all you guys, to be a part of that on the field, it must be really special. So I know coming up, we've got the game, of course, which you'll be a part of now for the first time. I always love to ask players who come on this show, what did you do today to beat Ohio State?
Well, yeah, so we worked out at 6 a.m.
There it is. Locked in. Locked in. Is it something that you guys talk about? Obviously, it's one game at a time, but now that you're going to be a part of what is arguably the greatest rivalry in all of sports, what does it feel like to know that you'll have a place in the game's history?
I mean, that's what you come to Michigan for. You come to Michigan to play in that game. So I just keep it at that, for real. That's it. You come to Michigan to play in the game.
Now, looking forward to seeing you be a part of it, and definitely, looking forward to see you on the football field for many years to come, whether that's in Ann Arbor or elsewhere. Wishing you all the best, man, and stay warm out there. All right, stay warm. It's getting cold in Ann Arbor.
Nah, for sure. Thank you, bro.
Tre Williams joining the show in the lab on Champ Media. Trey, wanted just to have you on for a quick question here as we wrap up. You've played college football in some big-time places, but you're about to play a game at Wrigley Field against Northwestern. As a sports fan, as a part of the Michigan Wolverines now, what does it mean to play a football game at Wrigley Field? What are you looking forward to?
I've just heard so much about Wrigley Field, just being a sports fan, and just how much it like Wrigley Field means to the sport of baseball. So, I mean, it's cool. Like, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Not everybody can say they played a game at Wrigley Field, so I'm glad to say I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I will be out there in Chicago to root you guys on. I always love when games are played in these kind of unique places and different uniforms and history, and just all it's just going to add to the moment. It should be a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I would be curious. I mean, we talked a lot about Michigan, obviously, but I'd be curious just the biggest differences in the programs. If there's something you've noticed, during your time in Ann Arbor now that's different than your time playing for Clemson.
I mean, not really, because like the expectations are the same at both places. I would say it's a high standard, and a loss here feels like the end of the world. A loss there feels like the end of the world. And like this time of the season, both coaches, like from both places, like they've relayed the message that they're like November, like they remember November. Like November, you're not remembered for what you did in August and September. Like all that helped you get to November, but what you do in November ultimately dictates your season. So those messages were the same. And, just how we work the daily grind. Yeah.
And I would imagine having those big games in November be in the cold weather, that's going to be something a little bit different.
The one difference I would say is the ending the game with the game.
Looking forward to that, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
For sure.
Wish you a lot of luck, man. It's great to meet, and if you ever want to chat about this sports media stuff, I'd love to talk to you about it. It's an exciting time for you guys, and like I said, you have a great opportunity being a player, and people want to hear what you guys have to say.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Cool. Stay in touch, man.